Namaste viewers, welcome to Gnana channel. Today we will address a very important question, as the question was that how come a Hindu astrology calculation depend on weekdays from Julian Christian calendar, something like that. So let us try to address this question. Before we go to the details, I request you to please like, share and then subscribe to my channel. It's a very good question, and this is often misunderstood in a very totally different way. It's understood in a very different way. Now we'll try to first address this question. Hindu astrology does not depend, I repeat, it does not depend on the Julian or Christian calendar. Very categorically, I just want to make a statement. Hindu astrology does not depend on the Julian or Christian calendar. What looks like a dependence is actually a kind of a modern alignment of names, not the underlining system. The system is totally different. It's only some kind of alignment of names, that's all. Now let us try to unpack carefully and clearly about the Hindu calendar, or what we call Panchanga. The most important, the core aspect in Hindu astrology is that it is based on astronomical cycles. Astronomical cycles means sun, moon and planets. It totally depends on the cycles. Now that is continuous time, what is called as ahorātra. Ahorātra means it is day and night cycle, total complete day and night cycle. 1 day cycle is ahorātra. Then it is based on sidereal positions of the planets, where they are all positioned. Then the natural rotation of the earth. This is what it depends. It does not depend on Julian calendar. It does not depend upon Gregorian, that is Christian calendar. It does not depend on any other religious calendar systems. Calendars are, you can say, very safely say, they are human bookkeeping system. Astronomy is cosmic reality. It is not something man-made or bookkeeping or something. It is cosmic reality. Now let us try to understand what is a weekday in Hindu astrology. In Hindu tradition, weekdays are called Vara. Vara is a sun planet. It is relating to the sun. Somavara is related to the moon. Mangalavara is related to Mars. Budhavara to the Mercury. Guruvara is linked to Jupiter. Shukravara is linked to Venus. And then Shanivara is Saturn. Vara is defined by which planet rules the first hora after sunrise. Prathama hora after sunrise. Which planet rules? That is Vara. So if sun's hora rules the first hora after sunrise, it is called as Ravivara. If moon's hora rules, it is Somvara, and so on and so forth. The system is planetary and astronomical, not calendar based. Now the question is, why do weeks and weekdays match Monday, Tuesday, etc.? Because both the systems track the same physical phenomena. Therefore it is being matched. The uninterrupted sequence of days caused by Earth's rotation. This is important. These two things, they ensure that the weekdays match, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. One important aspect here is the 7-day planetary week is far, far, far older than Christianity or the Gregorian calendar. It existed in India, it existed in Babylon, it existed in Greece, it existed in Rome. So Christianity adopted the existing week. It did not invent it. It was not an invention, it was only an adaptation. The Julian Gregorian calendar's rule, what it does is, it assigns names and dates, that is 10th January 2026, used for civil convenience. It is used for just civil convenience. What Hindu astrology does is, uses continuous day count, anchors calculations to sunrise, moon sthiti, nakshatra, planetary positions. All these things, it calculations. It is all linked to these calculations. When you say the horoscope is for Monday, 10th January 2026, the date is Gregorian, but Monday, the Somavara, which is astronomical. Why one can't avoid Gregorian dates today is, modern society needs a common civil calendar. Therefore, airlines, governments, all kinds of things, hospitals, education, entire global coordination. So astrologers translate Gregorian date to planetary date. This is translation, not dependence. Just like using English numbers doesn't make mathematics English, using Arabic numerals doesn't make maths Arabic. Now you have got a lot of proof from ancient texts, like never mention January, February, Julian or Gregorian. They define days as ahorātra, Vara, Tithi, Nakshatra, like this. So the Vara system is fully functional without any calendar. That is to be understood. Imagine Gregorian calendar disappears tomorrow. Humanity still sees sunrise and sunset. Would Ravivara stop being sun ruled? Moon stop ruling sun Somvara? Planetary horas stop working? Nothing changes. Calendars are labels. Planets don't care. That is what is to be understood. But why the confusion exists? Because people mix up date, calendar, day, astronomical cycle. These two they mix up. The correct understanding is date is human convention, day Vara is cosmic rhythm. This is how it is to be understood. So Hindu astrology does not depend on Julian or Christian calendars. It depends on astronomy. Weekdays are planetary Varas. Gregorian dates are only a modern reference tool. The system is older, independent and self-contained. The sun does not rise because the calendar says so. The calendar exists because the sun exists. This is what it is. Viewers, with this explanation, we conclude this episode. I hope this was quite interesting. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you, viewers, for your valuable time in listening to this. Thank you.